Sup, bro chachos? Now, as the title suggests, in this video, yes, we are selling the GT-R. It's sad to see gone, but I know it's going to a really good home, which we'll introduce you to the owner here in a bit. But before we do that, I have my man and the legend in the garage today.
The legend.
JD from L&L Detailing. It's funny, I told the new owner that I'm having you come out. He watches the videos too. And so he knows that it's going to be getting the best treatment possible. JD's out here. He's going to be doing the final detailing on the GT-R to make sure that it's absolutely perfect for the new owner. For those who are just new to the video, if you are in the Central Florida area and you're interested in having your car, motorcycle, whatever it is, detailed to absolute perfection, make sure to check out links in the description box below. I will include links to L&L Detailing where you can book service with JD. By the way, if you book service with JD, you can use discount code Bertini, save yourself some money. Also, JD, that's right, yeah, 10% off. JD is a veteran-owned business. So JD is a Marine, and so you will be supporting a veteran-owned business as well if you book service with L&L Detailing.
So I'm gonna make sure that this is looking perfect for the gentleman that's going to be buying it, but I just want to make sure that it runs right. You think I could get a ride?
Let's do it. let's go and take JD for a ride in this thing. This is going to be a good one. So this is a third gear.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
So
I see.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And that is being like very conservative. For those who are watching who know GT-Rs, none of the R modes were on right there, and we just hit triple digits.
That's like riding a motorcycle in a car. That's crazy.
So
I've never felt going that fast other than for real, like being on my CBR 600. I think that was like, we got to like the max speed that I would have gotten to on my bike.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Oh my God. Oh. I heard it. That was awesome.
Right?
That was better than the other one, I think.
I know. That one had much more traction.
I can feel my face going flat a little bit.
So, and that was, once again, these are like conservative pulls, which is crazy, right?
I can't wait to see my face on it.
It's so ridiculous though. And that was one freaking gear. And we were...
That is insane.
I can't mention on video, but yeah, we're hitting, it's pretty wild.
We're going Ricky Bobby speeds.
Ricky, that's a good, I'm gonna steal that. That's making it into all videos moving forward. What'd you think?
First three words that come to mind. Holy shit.
Right?
That's two words. I thought that's pretty awesome. It would be so fun to drive, but I understand what, like when you talk about stuff in your videos, how you're like, I buy these things and I soup them up and I modify them and they're fast and they're awesome, but then like you have them and then you really, like when you're driving around on a daily basis, like you can't do that. You know what I mean? Like you can't, like, yes, it's fun like once in a while, like go to back road and do that where you're not endangering yourself or anybody else, but at the same time, it's like this car wants to go fast. You can tell. And when you're not, you're just like, I'm driving around this wolf in sheep's clothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're just like, how do I keep doing this to this car? You know, and then on top of that with like maintenance where you're like, you're not even getting to use it as it should and you still got to do the maintenance to it.
Yeah. I
totally understand it. It's definitely fun, but I guess we can't really say, but like for the next guy, you're going to enjoy this. I'll tell you that.
Alrighty, amigos. The new owner of the GT-R is on his way right now to pick it up. He should be here any minute now. He's coming all the way from St. Augustine, Florida. But let me just show you the final image of the GT-R. This thing is looking beautiful. I mean, what do you guys think is going through Jared's mind right now, thinking that he's actually going to be going home with this beautiful GT-R? This thing is just so freaking flawless. It looks gorgeous. It's definitely a showroom condition GT-R and one I'm very proud of. This has been a very fun build series and hopefully Jared's going to take really, really good care of this thing. Buying one of these things is a super special moment because for a lot of us, this is like our I've made it car. This is our dream vehicle. So what he's processing through his mind right now, I remember when I was getting the GT-R, I was like just in La La Land almost. The difference is when the GT-R arrived to us, it wasn't cleaned, it wasn't prepped. So many things hadn't been done. So many things were not disclosed to us, like ripped floor mats and plastics that had scratches on them. The car smelled like crap. The car was on the outer, really rough condition. You can tell it just wasn't cared for on the outside. And so obviously we replaced the plastics on the inside, redid the steering wheel, redid the paddle shifters. I don't know if you guys remember, those are in super rough shape. Added the wheels, the tires, and so many other parts of this thing. Had it paint corrected, polished whatever PPF was on this thing, polished the paint. I mean, this thing is just beautiful. And then of course, all the engine components that we did, all the interior lighting, this thing just came out so beautiful. So his reaction is going to be very different than my reaction. Even my reaction was still like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see and experience. I know every time we've built a car and put one together and sold it, actually I should say motorcycles too, the reaction that we get from people is priceless. It's like so nice knowing that these things are going to great places. I still keep in touch with the previous owners of most of my builds. It's pretty cool. Hopefully the new owner and we can keep in touch too, because I'd love to know that he's taking really good care of this, like the other owners are taking care of theirs. But of course it's his vehicle now. So we can't force anybody to take care of their vehicles. Anyways, now it's a waiting game. He'll be here any minute. Bro chachos. All right, Bertini fam, this is going to be the new owner. This is Jared. Jared, what do you think of the GT-R? Is it everything that I said it was, or is there anything that I left out?
It's even better, honestly. The color doesn't really come through in the photos and the videos. The gray looks even better in person. The car looks great.
How new does it look? Because some people, they think it's an exaggeration when I tell them that it looks brand new.
It does look brand new. It does look brand new. There's not a speck of dirt on it. The interior is super clean, and it looks amazing. Now,
Jared and I are going to go for a ride in this thing. I'll show him, of course, what the GT-R is capable of doing. And we've already went through some of all the maintenance that has been done on the GT-R. Yeah, and then we'll do the paperwork, and we'll get this vehicle signed over to him, and then he'll be on his way. You're now going to be a part of a very exclusive club of GT-R owners. Yes. Was this a dream car for you?
It was, yeah. I remember when I was into high school, going into college, and the first GT-Rs were coming out, and I was like, man, someday I would love to have one of those. And I never really thought it would be feasible, but I got a good job now, and we have a space to keep it and have it at the garage, and I have the money for it, so. Yeah.
Isn't that awesome?
It's really awesome.
It's like the best feeling ever.
It is.
It's cool. And then I think the most exclusive thing, so out of every vehicle I've ever owned at car meets, the GT-Rs are like some of the most exclusive vehicles because of the low production numbers. Yeah. So you get more heads being turned with GT-Rs than you do like Lamborghinis or Ferraris or Porsches. It's crazy.
Yeah, everybody wants a GT-R, and so everybody's going to be looking, especially with one this clean.
Yep.
It's going to turn some heads.
Awesome. Cool. Well, let's go out for a ride and get this stuff done. Well, amigos, as you can see, we just got back here to the Bertini garage and there's no more GT-R in here anymore. I just have to say, I couldn't have sold the GT-R to a cooler individual. Jared, super kind, really nice guy. Like, I feel like he is like what every seller wants to come across. Like, just a very genuine person. Him and I got to conversating throughout the ride because we went to the bank to do some of the paperwork, and super nice guy. I'm really, really, really happy that I sold it to him. He's pretty much going to keep that GT-R forever, and it's going to a good home because he takes care of his vehicles the same way that I take care of our vehicles. And so I'm really happy that it's going to a good place, because obviously when you build something like that and you put that much time, effort, and money into it, and regardless of what many of you might think, you don't see that money back. You don't see your time back. So really seeing it go to a really good home is nice. With that, we have to start thinking about the next project here and what that's going to be. So if there's anything that you guys want to see on the channel as our next project vehicle, let me know. We'll keep it in mind because we got to buy something here soon. Like we like to say in Hispanic, thank you. Oh, it basically means thank you in English. I know that's a little bit of a complicated one, but that's what I'm here for, guys. Hispanic lessons. With that being said, hopefully you found this video useful, entertaining, just downright dumb. And if you did, click that like button, amigos. Really helps this video out. And if you have not yet joined the Brochacho gang, go ahead, click that subscribe button and the notification bell. This way you can stay up to date on all of our Build Series content, amigos. Don't forget to stay tuned in our Build Series that we're doing right now on the green machine. It's up there. We have the turbo right over there, which that video is going to be coming out soon here too. DIY turbo from your house, homies. Witchcraft, our Ninja H2 is no longer pink. And, oh, we're going to be making a video on that one too. I have to tell you guys something. We have some more carbon fiber. But most importantly, above all other things, make sure you're putting out good energy into the world and you're paying it forward. We'll check you out later. Bye now.